Hi guys, for my previous tutorial I actually teach you how you can actually design stack of integer type. Now we want to talk about how you can actually create a stack of a template stacks. That means you can actually create a stack of any type any data structure type like integer, class, string, even class type like student, any other thing. So if you want to do that, you have to use what we call the template class. And the template class, to do that, the template class, you have to define the template class first, template, then the class of the template, which is t. So instead of we using integer, we're going to be using t. So t, the stack constructor size is an integer. What is going to push in, remove it, put t, push at t. What is pushing in is going to be exactly what is going to be pushed out, so that's why I put t. Then the stack himself should be the same variable. Declare the stack of the same type. Stack actually store the same type, it doesn't store different type object, the same type of object. So that means this object himself. So now copy this because we're going to be using this. Fine, copy this and come over here. Okay, now if we want to create a stack function, make sure that this template class come before any of its method. So template class, make a little adjustment and put it here. That's all. Then instead of creating an int pointer of stack, then we have to create the t type of t pointer. So these are the little adjustments I'm doing. If actually this is the first video you are watching, you're going to be confused unless you actually watch my stack video on how to create stack. So okay, now come again and do same to this, make a little adjustment, put t here, that's it. Then you come again to the next function, put t here, make a little adjustment and put t here too. So now constant this. Okay, let's make a little adjustment, put this first, then make a little adjustment here. So instead of pushing an int value, we're going to be pushing t value in. Okay, if you don't put this template class t, he's going to flash an error telling you it doesn't recognize what we call t, because we are actually separating our function from the class. So now you come back, place it for this last one and remove this, put t. So that is it, you just create your class template. So let's test it if it actually works. Here I create a structure called student that have an attribute of name, an int integer, then I end the structure. Then I'll come to my main. First of all, I create my stack of students. Stack 10. The stack of the size of the stack is 10. Then I create a student, new student 1, student 2. Then I have to populate the new student and say new student dot name Johnson, new student dot age equals 21. The second student dot name is Blessing and the second student dot age is 21. Then I will say stack dot push new student, which is going to push my new student for me. Then stack dot push student 2, which is going to push the student 2 into the class. So let's see if it works. If it works, it won't flash an error. So now start template class used without template parameters. What does that mean? 50A return type specified for constructor invalid. Oh, sorry, we put boolean in our return type or in constructor. We are not supposed to put boolean in that. any return value for that. Then even in our yeah, pointer, then let me see. Yeah, we're not supposed to do it. I forget something again, sorry, but I actually included in my last video, which is the the constructor himself. Template class T. So stack T, then the constructor, our stack constructor stack. I don't know if we have constructor declare already here, because actually I adjust my code. Yeah, the stack constructor is there. So constructor is there. Stack pointer constructor is there. Yeah, now. Yeah, this constructor is here now. So let me just a little bit check it. Okay, now, okay, now let's just destroy the stack point himself. Where you create a memory, try to destroy the memory. Like memory management, you know. Okay, now we just destroyed this constructor himself. So type this and this. So let's see if it works. But if you're using the previous tutorial codes, it's not going to flash an error because everything is being handled, because I rewrite the stack because I lost my stack, so I rewrite it, and that's why I actually omit some of these again. So now they say the template class use without template parameter. We are in the 64. Okay, you see it. What I'm trying to say, if you don't put a template class here, it's going to bring an error. So we adjust this. So let's also check all the classes if we actually do same to all of them. So now check this again and show this, because it's the last one that they actually point out. I don't believe there's going to be any error again. So let's just run it again and say, okay, it works. That means it actually works. So for we to our push is working now. So let's see if our pop is going to work. Let's create an empty student. Student new stud 3. So let's create an empty student to see if the stack will actually put something inside for us. So let's say stack.pop. By manually doing, we should check if you put this in a stack. This is the first item that will go into it, and this is the second one. So I'll be expecting the return value of news2 to be the same result of student 2. So because of that, I want to print it out and say count student name student age, student name, student age. So student name should be new stud dot age dot name, sorry, dot name, and student age should be new stud 3 dot age. So end line. So new student, the name, and new student the age. So let's see what happens. Count on declare. Okay, because we actually didn't using next text, so let's just add here. Okay, let's use next text to make it easy. Just say using name space std. So run it and let's see what happens. This okay. Before this let's do it. Okay, oh sorry. Okay, okay, run it again. Okay, if you see now, student name Blessing, student age 21. So he's gonna be is exactly like the first tag, student name Blessing, student name age 21. If we do it again and poop again, let's just poop it and keep pooping it, then pass it again and poop it, copy and paste, push the first element, print a name, pop the second element into 3 again, print a name. So let's see what happens. Student name Blessing, student name age, student name John says, student age 21. So you see how it is now. That's how you can use that. Then you can see create an integer type. You can still use an integer type if you want. If you don't want to use this, you can say, oh, okay, I don't want to use draw, I just want to use an integer type. So with just one class you can create anything of integer. So if you run it, it's going to work fine. So that's how you can actually use template classes. Thank you for listening. Once again, my name is Barry Johnson.